including the issue of Egypt. And
when you scroll, you see when.
Everybody here can agree on absolutely one thing, which is it is not
what they believe, which is the globe, or ask them to research Flat Earth.
This is a cry for help, please.
Spinning ball lie when there is no measurable curvature.
Flat Earth clown show is right.
In today's video, we will look at flat earthers and their attempt to prove that the earth is flat with the help of cameras. I will not focus as much on how far away the horizon is, nor do calculations with a curve calculator. There are several YouTubers who have done great material on this. I intend to focus more on 4 points. 1. Documentation. 2. Selection of equipment. 3. Equipment handling. 4. Post-processing. As an example, I have chosen Ranty Flat Earth. He often posts videos when he is out at sea with his Nikon P1000 to prove that the Earth is flat. Documentation. Here's one of Ranty's movies. It takes 1 minute before he talks, so I've chosen to run the first part faster.
That's Devonshire Dock Hall from the bottom of this ramp, way away today by the Mirror Ball.
Where is Ranty? Devonshire Dock, he says. But it would be easier if he told us that he is in Blackpool in the UK. Maybe give GPS coordinates or a map image. If you make videos where you claim something, you should also provide the viewers with facts so they can review. Furthermore, information on the height of buildings and other objects he shows in the picture is also missing. Choice of equipment. I respect that everyone does not have the opportunity to own the kind of equipment I have as a professional photographer. The camera Ranty and many other flat earthers use is the Nikon P1000. A perfectly okay amateur camera. But it is nowhere near being any kind of scientific instrument. Like flat earther seems believe. This is one of the cameras I have. Canon 1DX. The lens is Canon f200-400 with built-in 1 extender 1.4 times. The difference between these cameras is huge. With this lens, I get 560 mm. Then a P1000 should take better pictures at a long distance with its 3000 mm. But it's not. There are many differences. I first choose to compare the size of the image sensor. I have also included the Sony RX10, which I think is an alternative to the P1000. The image sensor on the Sony camera is 4 times larger than the one on the P1000. My Canon has 44 times larger sensor. Let's do a calculation example. If the cameras are otherwise of the same quality, this means that I can zoom in 44 times more when editing the pictures, which would correspond to a 24,640 mm lens. This is not a completely correct way of looking at it, but it gives a rough picture of the difference. The cameras differ on many more points. Image quality, dynamic range in the images, quality of the glass in the lens, etc. To avoid this, use a tripod.
This is quite a good example of showing you where the real waterline is. And you can see beyond that the inferior mirage.
Mirage. I see a lot of technical problem that your P1000 has and that you do not master your camera. One more thing, buy a tripod.
So everything above that boat that's sitting on the water in the distance is being affected by an inferior mirage, and this is quite evident when we go further across, because what we will see in just a minute, right there, is the buildings of Barrow. So that's Devonshire Dock Hall, and can you see how the mirage has effectively cut off the entire bottom of those buildings?
Try to save bad video material in post-production. My edit took 20 seconds to do.
So I'm back by the mirror ball. As you can see, I'm filming the turbines today because we have quite a large inferior mirage that's going off when we look at Barrow in Furness. But I thought this might be a good view to see the inferior mirage and the effects that that has on the water. If you pay attention to the water itself, you'll see that the gap between the sky and the sea, you'll see this, what I would call fake waves.
And I see your camera's limitations. I do not know if you are ignorant or dishonest when you say that ships, wind turbines, and buildings disappear due to different optical and metrological phenomena. I choose to believe that you are ignorant, while you seem totally unaware of your camera's flaws. I invited your friend Sleeping Warrior to attend a photo/film workshop up here in the Arctic, which I pay for. But he didn't dare. Maybe you dare, Ranty? Come here and we will perform this type of testing on real, with professional equipment. At the end of this video, you will find a link to a video where I describe the offer. Don't be a clown using a camera. Learn the limitations of your camera. Learn how to use it. And buy a tripod.